going on, guys? It's FastDucati101 and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 weapon review. So in today's weapon review, I'll be taking a look at the A-91, which used to be one of my favorite weapons to use in the Battlefield series. Now my relationship with this weapon goes back to my Battlefield 3 days, in which I would constantly use this weapon on maps like Grand Bazaar and Operation Metro for its sheer power to drop people fast in close scenarios. And I gotta admit, in Battlefield 4 I haven't used the A-91 as often as I did back in Battlefield 3. However, after trying it out for quite some time now, I came to the conclusion that the A-91 is no longer as good as it was. But to learn a bit more about the A-91, let's take a look at its stats. So the A-91 does a maximum damage of 25 and a minimum damage of 15.4, with its drop off starting at 8 meters and then trailing down to 50 meters. Its rate of fire is a nice 800 rounds per minute, and that comes with a very low muzzle velocity of 420 meters per second. Its magazine size is 31 rounds, and that comes with reload times of 3.3 seconds when fully empty and 2.7 seconds when one bullet left in the chamber. As for its recoil patterns, this weapon pulls up by 0.34 and pulls to the left and right by 0.5. This makes this weapon have the highest horizontal recoil of all carbines. So the thing about the A-91 is that everything about it says close quarters, from its rate of fire to its low muzzle velocity, and that's pretty much where the A-91 is actually effective, because if you decide to use this weapon at longer ranges, you will find yourself struggling to control the high side-to-side recoil, and because the recoil is the same from both sides, you can't predict in which direction the weapon will pull. But probably the best feature about the A-91 that makes it so great in close quarters is its hip fire, which just allows you to take out your enemies without ever needing to aim down sights. That is, if your enemies are within a reasonable distance. Now unfortunately, the A-91 has another downside to it, and that is its reload times, which for a weapon that is supposed to be used in close ranges, they're not so great, and this is what caused most of my deaths when playing in smaller maps. And I found a great way to get around this is by using the suppressor, which helps you be a bit more stealthy and reduces the risk of you being found by the enemy and getting caught off guard while reloading. Now my preferred and recommended loadout for the A-91 would have to be the Cobra sight, laser sight, compensator, and the ergo grip. Now the reason I picked the Cobra sight is because I feel like this sight helps me aim a bit better, especially because of the recoil patterns on this weapon. As for the laser sight, I found it to improve my hip fire even more, and this is really important when coming across an enemy, especially in close quarter situations. And as for the compensator, this is to help you control some of that horizontal recoil, which does help quite a bit. In fact, it brings down the recoil from 0.5 to 0.375, which is a great difference. The only downside to using the compensator is that it reduces your aiming down sight accuracy, and this is what brings us to the ergo grip, because not only does the ergo grip help you have better accuracy when hip firing, but also when aiming down sight. So yeah guys, this pretty much wraps up the video. Make sure to tell me in the comment section below what do you think about the A-91, because overall I think the A-91 was way better back in Battlefield 3, and I no longer see an incentive to be using it in Battlefield 4, because there are a lot more options out there that you can use, and they will definitely offer a lot more. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a rating, as it always helps out the video and the channel a lot. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for weekly Battlefield videos. And one last thing I would like to mention is I've been looking forward to streaming in the next couple weeks, so if you would like to follow me on Twitch, make sure to do that. I'll put a link in the description box below. And as always, this was FastDucati101, and see you in the next video.